The Good Life 1975 to 1978 is not only a classic British comedy, but is also a beautiful memory in the hearts of many generations of audiences. With the light and humorous plot, the film tells about the self-sufficient life of married couple Tom and Barbara Good and the neighbors Margo and Jerry Leadbetter. After nearly 50 years since the movie came out, have you ever been curious about the current lives of the actors back then? Join us to look back at familiar faces and discover their amazing changes over the years. Penelope Keith played Margo Leadbetter, the good family's neighbor and an aristocratic woman who takes pride in her social status. Margo is a perfectionist and is often annoyed by Tom and Barbara's self-sufficient lifestyle. When she was in the film in 1975, Penelope was 35 years old, bringing arrogance and humor to the character of Margo. During her career, she has achieved success with the roles in To the Main Newborn and Executive Stress. She got married to Rodney Simpson in 1978 and had 2 children. Now she is 84 and has retired from her acting career.
And I said to myself, Margo, that simply looks cheap and nasty. So I wondered if you'd like it.
Margo, you are the mistress of the unfortunate frame.
Gosh, look at the day. Bit bright, isn't it? It's not that good. She said, oh, no, it's not, is it? I said, no, it makes the skin look awful. She said, I don't mind about the skin, it's the plants who look rotten.
Robert Gillespie played Mr. Carter, a funny man who always brings laughter to everyone around him. Mr. Carter is a good friend of the Good family and often stops to chat and share funny stories. When he began filming in 1975, Robert Gillespie was 42, bringing warmth and humor to the character. During his career, Gillespie has participated in many famous movies and TV shows, such as Keep It in the Family and Rising Damp. He married Yvonne Gillespie and has 2 children. Now he's 90 years old and is retired from acting career.
Carter, I imagined you to be.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Because she's exactly the Mrs. Leadbetter I imagined her to be.
The difficulty was, which I only realized quite late, but looking back, it was a considerable difficulty. I went to ROD, I got into ROD.
Paul Eddington played Jerry Leadbetter, Margo's husband and a gentleman who is often dominated by his wife. Jerry is a good friend of Tom and always tries to maintain a balance between family and work life. When he started filming in 1975, Paul Eddington was 48, bringing the character Jerry calmness and humor. During his career, Eddington has achieved success with his roles in Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister. He got married to Patricia Scott in 1952 and had 4 children. Sadly, he passed away in 1995 at 68 due to cancer.
Fed all Tom's animals and given the goat her evening milking. Incidentally, the rubber gloves were not appreciated.
Nevertheless, I'm glad you wore them, Jerry. We don't want other rats.
And a senior at my school, it was ridiculous because I'd been spending holidays with school.
Angela Thorne played Lady Georgette George Truscott, a noble and graceful lady who always knows how to maintain her demeanor. Lady Truscott was an intelligent, influential woman in society. When she began filming in 1977, Angela Thorne was 35 years old, bringing sophistication and charm to the character. During her career, she has participated in many famous films and TV shows such as To the Main Newborn and Anyone for Dennis. She married Peter Penry Jones in 1967 and has 2 children, including the actor Rupert Penry Jones. Sadly, she passed away in 2023 at 84.
Can lip read. And the partially deaf have AIDS, of course, and there's a young girl that relays your whole speech with talking hands. Oh, you're embarrassed. That's the trouble. And the bull was sort of standing there. It was a perfectly passive bull, but we had to pretend that it wasn't. And we had to run, picking up all our picnic.
Richard Beers played Tom Good, a man who decides to give up of his life to pursue his dream of self-sufficiency. Tom is an optimistic and creative person who always finds a way to turn his ideas into reality, even though sometimes he encounters unexpected difficulties. When he started filming in 1975, Richard Beers was 41 years old, bringing to the character Tom enthusiasm and the spirit of adventure. During his career, Beers has achieved success with roles in ever-decreasing circles and The Monarch of the Glen. He got married to Anne Davies in 1956 and had 2 children. Sadly, he passed away in 2013 at 79 due to lung disease.
This sets off the play button of a tape recorder.
Oh, yes?
Yes. So all of a sudden, as loud as you can imagine, you get this big Count Basie number.
Do I?
Yes. And the point is...
14 for the kids, he runs stamp collecting, he runs everything. and takes a very, very... I mean, he plays the starring part in his neighborhood.
Felicity Kendall plays Barbara Good, Tom's wife and trusted companion on his journey to self-sufficiency. Barbara is an intelligent, charming woman who always supports her husband in every situation. When she was in the film in 1975, Felicity Kendall was 29 years old, bringing to the character youthfulness and dynamism. During her career, she has participated in many famous films and TV shows, such as Rosemary and Thyme and The Chamomile Lawn. She was married twice and had 2 children. Now she's 77 years old and continues her acting career, participating in many plays and TV shows.
Alright, it's not actually just me being filthy. What really gets me is you chirping away about how lovely it all is!
But it is.
Well, it isn't today, actually. It isn't today.
They have come in, new crew, new actors, and they have in 2 weeks managed to do which we barely managed in 4. So it...
George Cole plays Mr. Downs, bank manager, a strict but also very fair bank manager. He always follows the rule and is not afraid to refuse unreasonable requests. When he began filming in 1978, he was 53 years old, giving the character determination and majesty. During his career, Cole achieved success with his roles in Minder and The Sweeney. He got married twice and had 4 children. Sadly, he passed away in 2015 at the age of 90.
Why? Well, I'm sorry to say this, but the whole scheme in a business sense is the product of infantile thinking. I hope you can support that statement.
Living with him.
Yeah. But that was much later.
Yeah.
No, the curious thing was, the first time I became aware of him was...
Reginald Marsh plays Sir Andrews, Jerry Leadbetter's boss and a powerful man who is strict but is also very fair. Sir Andrew always demands perfection from his employees and is not afraid to make difficult decisions. When he began filming in 1975, Reginald Marsh was 49 years old, bringing majesty and determination to the character of Sir Andrew. During his career, he has participated in many famous films and TV shows, such as George and Mildred and Terry and June. He married twice and had 6 children. Sadly, he passed away in 2001 at 74.
Sway me, would be if you were to tell me that Jerry was the kind of efficient executive that I need.
Well, he is.
I know. That's why I've decided...
Frank Gadliff plays Mr. Squires, an office worker with a rigid and rule-abiding personality. Mr. Squires always works seriously and is not afraid to confront difficult customers. When he began filming in 1975, Frank Gadliff was 48 years old, giving the character seriousness. During his career, he has participated in many famous films and TV shows, such as The Avengers and Doctor Who. He got married to actress Sheila Gish and has 2 children. Sadly, he passed away in 1990 at 62.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to pay the rates.
Oh, red demand. Nearly had the bailiff in, eh?
Charmian May plays Mrs. Weaver, a sophisticated woman who always cares about everyone around her. Mrs. Weaver is a good friend of the Good family and is always ready to help when needed. When she began filming in 1976, Charmian May was 39 years old, bringing grace and warmth to the character of Weaver. During her career, she has participated in many famous movies and TV shows, such as The Worst Witch and Keeping Up Appearances. She got married once and had 1 child. Sadly, she passed away in 2002 at 65 due to cancer.
Based by the hobbledehoy element?
Yes, Mrs. Leadbetter, but that is East Surbiton, isn't it?
Oh, quite. See, that's why we feel...
Jolly interesting. I must say someone's made these people up tremendously well. Extraordinary realism.
George Inat played Constable, a local police officer with a serious personality, but also very friendly and approachable. Constable always tries to maintain order and security in the area and does not hesitate to help people when needed. When he began filming in 1976, George Inat was 38, giving the character maturity. During his career, he has participated in many famous films and TV shows, such as The Italian Job and A Bridge Too Far. He married Angela Scholar and has 2 children. Now he's 86 and has retired from his acting career.
Yes, 60 miles an hour.
What is the speed limit in this area, sir?
30.
So, you admit you were speeding?
What a brilliant...
Noel Howlett played Mr. Wiggly, a veteran gardener, a bit of an eccentric, always believing that talking to plants would help them grow better. He was a gentleman and passionate about his gardening. When he began filming in 1976, Noel Howlett was 74, bringing warmth and experience to the character. During his career, he has participated in many famous films and TV shows such as Please Sir and The Winslow Boy. He married actress Joan Sanderson and had one child. Sadly, he passed away in 1984 at 81.
Living things.
Well, they're all alive.
Barbara, really? Exactly, young lady.
Moira Fraser played Felicity, the wife of Jerry's boss. Felicity is a noble woman who always knows how to maintain her style and grace. When she began filming in 1975, Moira Fraser was 52, bringing sophistication and charm to the character. During her career, she has participated in many famous films and TV shows such as As Time Goes By and The Benny Hill Show. She was married twice and had 2 children. Sadly, she passed away in 2009 at 86.
I've got a horrible feeling that this conversation is nosediving into the carnal.
And why not, Margo? Pigs are entitled to their bit of fun too, you know.
What is your favorite character from The Good Life, and what do you think when some actors have passed away? Leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to wait for my next videos. Thank you.